three most iconic quotes from Plato. The third one is, courage is knowing what not to fear. Courage is knowing what not to fear. What is such a beautiful quote. Obviously, we all know that there is no courage without fear, but obviously overcoming that fear, then it becomes courage, it becomes courageous. Every hero obviously knows that. Obviously, in our lives, we often face a lot of fears. For example, it might be fear of a financial struggle. It might be fear of failing your math class, for example. Or it might be fear of not being able to find your own partner, your beloved partner, feeling like there is nobody there for you. So there are different forms of fears that could manifest in our life. But obviously it is the courage that we need to take in order to overcome these struggles and change our reality. And Plato obviously beautifully suggests that in his quote, courage is knowing what not to fear. What a gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful quote. And a second most iconic quote from Plato is, the measure of man is what he does with power. The measure of man is what he does with power. What a beautiful, beautiful quote. What a beautiful, beautiful quote. What it suggests, what it's trying to teach us, what Plato is trying to teach us with this second most iconic quote, is that obviously is a man, or it might be even as a woman, but as a man, as a woman, even as a woman, you have certain amount of power and certain amount of free will over your life, and it is the measurement of a true, real man that uses this power and this free will for the better of our society, for the better of humankind, for the better, the way you use your power, the way you use your free will, the way you will be measured, and using your power and free will for spreading kindness and positivity in the world is obviously amazing, and you will be measured kindly and you will be measured with grace. And the first and best, most iconic quote from Plato is, opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. Opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance. And why I'm laughing a little bit is because I truly love this quote. This is definitely my favorite from Plato so far. It's so funny, kind of, because in today day and age, everybody obviously has an opinion and everybody obviously has something to say, but often than not, sometimes we cannot know everything. Sometimes we lack certain expertise in certain subjects. For example, I am not a doctor, so I cannot tell you what to do with your body. And so when it comes to, for example, taking medical advice from me, that's not a good idea. It would be me coming from a place of ignorance. And often in reality, we obviously are experts in just a narrow subject that we have decided to dedicate our life to. And so this beautiful quote from Plato, opinion is the medium between knowledge and ignorance, just beautifully suggests that not every single person that you will ever talk to is necessarily expert in the particular subject that you are debating. And so you should not always take everything to heart. You should try to put certain boundaries so that these words don't affect you and don't project onto you. And so Plato beautifully, beautifully suggests that with his quote.